Dear brothers and sisters, by the Lord's mercy, another morning has arrived, and today we are called to lift our eyes to God with faith. Let us pray with the powerful Psalm 121, a psalm of help, protection, and trust in the Lord, who watches over every step, embraces the weary soul, and lovingly guides our lives. Psalm 121 verses 1 and 2 says, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. This word speaks to every heart that longs for peace to keep moving forward. God sees your home, your family, your work, your path, and your silent concerns. He knows the burdens no one else notices, and He offers rest, strength, and protection to all who trust in His presence. In the comments, write your name and the name of someone who needs emotional healing, peace, and the Lord's loving care this morning. And if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe now so you can walk with us every day in prayer and faith. Now, open your heart. Whoever lifts their eyes to God finds true help and walks safely under the Lord's care every step of the way. Lord God, I place the beginning of this day into your hands and surrender my heart to your loving care. Before my feet walk the paths of this morning, I want to acknowledge that my security comes from you alone. Lead my life with steadfastness, guard my thoughts from everything that steals my peace, and strengthen my spirit, so I may walk through this day with faith, balance, and confidence. My soul turns to you like one seeking true refuge, knowing that no help is safer than the help that flows from your love. Psalm 121 verse 2 says, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. In this truth, I rest my soul, my body, my family, my home, my plans, and every detail of this day. My help comes from you, Creator of heaven and earth, the God who sustains everything I see and also cares for the things my heart is still trying to understand. Your presence reaches deep within me, touches my weary emotions, quiets my restless thoughts, and brings peace to my heart when life seems to demand more strength than I have. Lord, cover my morning with your protection. Watch over my coming and my going, the roads I know and the ones that appear without warning. Let your hand rest upon every place I go, every conversation, every decision, every answer, every meeting, and every quiet moment. Teach my heart to walk lightly, yet always attentive to your voice. Give clarity to my mind, strength to my faith, and calmness to my reactions. May fear lose its place as my trust in you grows stronger within me. God, whenever I lift my eyes to the hills, let my hope find your face. When my responsibilities call, let my soul remain connected to heaven. When decisions arise, let your wisdom lead me. When pressure comes, let your peace sustain me. When I must wait, let my heart remain calm, confident, and secure in your loving care. Most High God, visit the deepest places of my heart today. Touch the memories that still weigh on me, the worries that return uninvited, the insecurities that try to weaken my faith, and the weariness that sometimes hides behind my daily routine. Bring your peace where there has been exhaustion. Bring your light where my mind has become confused. Bring your tender love where my soul has grown heavy. My trust is in you, Lord. This day may bring responsibilities, commitments, news, conversations, and unexpected changes, but my life is safely held by the one who made heaven and earth. Your protection goes with me from my very first step. Your help is already with me before the need even appears. Your faithfulness makes a way where my eyes can still see only worry. Your hand steadies my walk with care, power, and love. Lord, may this morning be marked by the certainty that my help comes from you. May I walk without inner anxiety, breathing with the confidence of one who is accompanied by the Creator. May your peace clothe my heart before I face any responsibility. May your protection surround me in a real, steadfast, and loving way. May my heart find rest in your presence and move through this day knowing that you watch over my going out, remain with me throughout my journey, and uphold every step with unfailing faithfulness. I want to remain steadfast under your direction. Every step entrusted to your care takes on new meaning, new peace, and new confidence. My journey needs your hand sustaining not only what my eyes can see, but also what my heart carries in silence. Guide my every move with wisdom, bring balance to my decisions, and give my spirit a quiet strength, the kind that is born from trust and remains even when the road demands more of me. Psalm 121 verse 3 says, "He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber." This promise gives me rest, O God, because my path is under your care. My feet walk upheld by your faithfulness. Your hand sustains my journey with patient love, deep compassion, and constant protection. May I walk through this season with the confidence of one who is being led by the Lord, watched over with tenderness, strengthened by a power greater than my own, and surrounded by a presence that knows every detail before I even become aware of it. Steady my heart when my responsibilities require calmness. Steady my voice when difficult conversations call for wisdom. Steady my faith in the moments when worry tries to take over. May my soul find solid ground in your word and continue in peace, resting on the assurance that you uphold all who put their trust in you. Watch over me on ordinary journeys, in small decisions, in planned meetings, in unexpected answers, and in those moments when I need to pause and breathe deeply before acting with wisdom. May your presence teach me to walk with serenity, without carrying burdens beyond what is necessary, and without allowing temporary pressures to steal the sweetness of my faith. Fill my actions with gentleness, my choices with steadfastness, and my every step with discernment as I continue this journey. Lord, when my heart feels overwhelmed, let your peace be the ground beneath my feet. When my emotions become tender, let your care help me remain whole. When I need to keep moving forward, let your strength sustain me from within with gentleness and power. My journey flourishes best when it is in your hands. My life finds direction when your voice guides the way. My hope breathes more freely when it remembers that you are watching over my steps. May this journey be walked with a steadfast soul, confident eyes, and a guarded heart. May every place I enter receive the light of your presence. May every decision be surrounded by your wisdom. May every silence carry peace, every word carry kindness, and every action carry faith. You steady my feet, strengthen my spirit, and faithfully lead my path, making my way a place protected, sustained, and guided by your love. Under this holy watch, O God, my heart finds rest. Your attention remains fixed upon me with a faithfulness greater than my senses can perceive. While my eyes grow weary, while my strength asks for rest, while my emotions seek silence, you continue watching over my life with perfect love. Your presence does not leave, does not become distracted, and does not miss a single detail of what happens to me. My soul rests more deeply when it understands that heaven remains awake on my behalf. Psalm 121 verse 4 says, "Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep." This word brings strength to my spirit, Lord. The same God who guarded your people in the wilderness, opened impossible paths, sustained faithful servants, and preserved ancient promises, is still the keeper of my life. Your watch is powerful, constant, and full of mercy. Nothing escapes your sight. No tear falls beyond your knowledge. No hidden burden remains beyond the reach of your compassion. Lord, when night comes to my body, let my soul remain sheltered in this assurance. The world may grow quiet, voices may fade, and doors may close, but your protection remains over me like an eternal watchman. You guard my home, my family, my rest, my breathing, my dreams, my loved ones, and every sensitive part of my being. Your faithfulness remains standing while everything around me sleeps. In your word, I see the beauty of this care. When Jesus walked among men, heaven watched over every step of the beloved Son until the divine will was fulfilled. Angels ministered, promises remained, and the Father oversaw every moment with perfect sovereignty. That same holy love teaches me to trust. My life also rests beneath your gaze. My path also lies in your hands. My heart also receives comfort when it surrenders to your presence. God, free my heart from every sense of abandonment and fill my mind with the truth of your nearness. Let your silent protection give me rest, gentle courage, and mature faith. Let my mind receive the comfort of being guarded by the one who is never absent. Let my heart find relief in knowing that you watch over me with the care of a father, the authority of a king, and the tenderness of a shepherd. Your watch over me does not feel like pressure. It covers me like love. It allows me to breathe without trying to control every detail. It teaches me to rest without guilt. It gives me peace to place my worries, names, paths, answers, and seasons of waiting into your hands. The Keeper of Israel knows my story, guards my coming in, preserves my going out, watches over my pauses, and sustains my life with holy faithfulness. Remain over me, Lord, like a light that never goes out. Guard my rest, guard my memory, guard my sensitivity, guard my hope. Let my soul be surrounded by this care that is invisible yet real, strong yet gentle, eternal yet present. While everything continues on its course, you watch over me. While my heart learns to trust, your love remains attentive. While my life stays in your hands, your protection covers me with peace, strength, and comfort. Place your mighty defense over my life. Let your presence rise like a wall of fire around me, closing dangerous paths, breaking hidden traps, and undoing every harmful intention before it reaches my way. My soul takes refuge in your name, and your name is strength, authority, justice, and deliverance. Mighty God, cover my home with steadfast protection. Let every door remain under your command, every room be surrounded by your light, and every loved one receive help from heaven. Wherever confusion is sown, let your order prevail. Wherever there is envy, malice, or a poisonous word spoken against us, let it fall powerless before your hand. My family belongs to your care, and no hidden snare will rule over what has been surrendered to you. Raise your shield over my path. Go before me, opening a safe way. Remain beside me as unconquerable strength, and guard me from behind with faithfulness. Let every visible or hidden danger be driven away by your authority. Let every deceptive approach lose its power before your presence. Let every heavy atmosphere be overcome by the brightness of your glory. My God, strengthen my spirit so I may walk without fear. Give me discernment to recognize detours, wisdom to identify misleading voices, and courage to leave places that try to weaken my faith. Guard my words, guide my actions, and keep my heart protected from every arrow fired in secret. Your hand covers me like a banner of victory. Jesus, your name breaks chains, closes openings, and destroys hidden works. Your precious blood covers my story, my family, my work, my true friends, and everything I bring before God. Every shadow retreats when you reveal your presence. Every threat loses its power when you take your rightful place. Every opposing plan is undone before the King who fights for me. Lord, place your angels around my life according to your will. Guard my departures, preserve my returns, protect my conversations, and lead my steps far from every trap. Let no opposing force touch what you have set apart under your care. Let no evil find room where your authority remains firmly established. My trust is in the living God. My home rests beneath your covering. My paths are surrounded by your deliverance. My heart remains steadfast, clothed with strength from above, protected by the hand of the Lord, and covered by the victory of the one who reigns over all. Living God, raise over my life a defense that no evil can penetrate. Let your name be like a high tower around me, like a blazing shield before every hidden threat, and like a sword of justice cutting through dark snares before they come near my path. My soul places itself under your command, established in the authority of the eternal King, guarded by the strength of the one who conquers darkness, destroys traps, and overturns plans formed in secret. Most High God, clothe my identity with your power. Let no evil word find a resting place upon me. Let no envy take root near my journey. Let no voice filled with deception confuse my faith. What belongs to you remains beneath your mark, covered by your covenant, and surrounded by your deliverance. Christ, place your precious blood over the vulnerable areas of my life. Cover my emotions, my rest, my health, my decisions, my relationships, my plans, and every door connected to my future. Let every arrow sent in secret lose its strength before it reaches me. Let every trap prepared in silence be broken by your hand. Let every opposing intention be exposed by the light of your presence and fall before your authority. Take the lead in this battle. March ahead like a consuming fire against everything that tries to wound my soul, delay my calling, steal my joy, or weaken my trust. Let the enemy retreat before your power. Let the darkness acknowledge the authority of your name. Let my life remain surrounded by the armies of heaven, guarded by mighty deliverance, and led by the victory that comes from above. Place steadfastness within my spirit so I may discern what comes from you and reject everything that carries darkness. Close dangerous doors, break unhealthy ties, undo deceptive connections, and remove every presence that tries to drain my strength. Protect my mouth from empty alliances. Let my ears reject corrupt words. Let my heart remain faithful to your calling, whole before your presence, and guarded against every spiritual poison. Eternal King, raise walls around my journey. Let my entrances be surrounded by deliverance, my departures be covered by your protection, and my travels be led far from every trap. Wherever there is darkness, reveal the brightness of your glory. My soul belongs to you, Lord. My future is in your hands. My story is covered by heaven. I remain beneath your name, clothed with your strength, surrounded by your deliverance, and established in the victory of the one who reigns above every threat. I place into your hands my departure and my arrival, the open road and the return, the first step and the final breath of this journey. Everything that moves within my life needs your direction. Every door, every meeting, every pause, every answer, and every choice remain under your loving gaze. My soul feels safe, knowing that nothing within me walks lost when it has been surrendered to your love. Psalm 121 verses 7 and 8 says, "The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore." This word carries the weight of a promise and the warmth of an embrace, O God. It speaks of complete security, a protection that reaches my body, mind, emotions, memory, family, home, road, work, rest, and destiny. You preserve my soul, Lord, and that comforts me deeply, because the soul carries scars, names, longings, old fears, sincere desires, and questions that do not always find a voice. Even so, everything stands clearly before you. Watch over my departures, Lord, so I may leave in peace. Watch over my arrivals, so I may return with gratitude. Guard every place my feet touch, every person who crosses my path, every conversation that requires wisdom, and every silence that needs calm. Let your light accompany me in every movement, bringing discernment to my heart and gentleness to the way I live. Place your deliverance over what my eyes can see and also over what lies beyond my awareness. Protect my soul from words that wound, environments that feel heavy, thoughts that weaken me, and emotional burdens that try to enter without permission. Clothe my inner being with pure peace, quiet courage, mature faith, and the assurance that my life is upheld by a love greater than any threat. Lord Jesus, walk with me as a faithful friend, a caring shepherd, a light along the way, and rest within my heart. Give me sensitivity to recognize your direction in the smallest things, in a closed door, in a peaceful answer, in a delay that protects me, in a conversation that guides me, and in unexpected peace that confirms the better path. Teach my soul to trust without becoming hardened, to move forward without becoming lost, and to wait without losing its light. Let my journey be covered by mercy from beginning to end. Let my home remain surrounded by your peace, my family receive your care, my thoughts find balance, and my heart remain turned toward you in everything. At every arrival, let me recognize your faithfulness. At every departure, let me carry the assurance that I am accompanied by the God who watches over my life now, in the road ahead, and forever. God, my eyes rise toward you like someone searching for clean air after breathing too much hurry. There is a sincere desire within me to see life from above, with less attachment to the noise around me and greater sensitivity to your voice. When faith lifts its eyes, the heart changes position within. The soul stops measuring everything only by the weight of the hours and begins to recognize your greatness above every concern, above every report, and above every feeling that tries to diminish hope. I want to look toward the hills with a purer faith, Lord. I want to learn to seek your presence before searching for answers in weary places. The heights remind me that my story is not bound to what appears difficult. They call me to breathe in confidence, gather my scattered thoughts, make room within my heart, and recognize that your care remains greater than every affliction. You are the God who sees beyond what my eyes can reach, and this truth comforts my soul deeply. Lift my heart along with my eyes. Draw my attention closer to your peace. Turn my mind away from the excess noise and teach my inner being to rest in what comes from you. Let my faith be like an open window toward heaven, receiving light, direction, comfort, and strength. Help me recognize your presence in life's smallest mercies, in the calm that rises without explanation, in the hope that gently returns, and in the courage that appears when the soul chooses to trust again. Beloved Father, place your direction over everything I will do, say, choose, and face. Let my gestures carry wisdom, my actions reveal trust, and my responses be guided by your grace. I surrender my plans, my responsibilities, my meetings, my travels, and everything that will still arise along the way. Let nothing be lived apart from your will. Let every part of my life be reached by your care. Where there is hurry, pour out calm. Where there is heaviness, bring relief. Where there is doubt, send clarity. Where there is fear, strengthen faith. Where there is weariness, renew me from within with your faithful love. Bless everything my hands touch. Let my work be done with honesty. My words carry kindness. My steps follow a safe path, and my choices reflect the light of your wisdom. Guard me from acting on impulse, speaking out of exhaustion, and carrying worries beyond their proper weight. I want to walk through this journey with a steadfast soul, a protected heart, and a spirit sensitive to your presence. I also consecrate to you, Lord, every person who crosses my path. Let me be an instrument of care, respect, and light. May my presence not add burdens, but bring comfort. Let my conversations be balanced. Let even my silence be guided by you. May every encounter receive your direction, and may every open door be aligned with your purpose. Lord, this time belongs to you. My departure, my arrival, my pauses, my responsibilities, and my simplest moments are all in your hands. Let your mercy cover what I still cannot foresee. Let your favor reach everything I need to resolve. Let your deliverance accompany me in a real, quiet, and powerful way. Receive this consecration as a living surrender of my heart. May I walk with gratitude, speak with wisdom, choose with discernment, and remain protected in your love. This season begins in you, continues in you, and remains under your protection. My life is surrendered to you, Lord. My path is before your face, and every hour bears the mark of your faithful care. Psalm 121 rises like a song of trust. It seems to come from the heart of someone who looks at the road ahead and realizes that human strength alone is not enough to continue. The psalmist does not write with cold detachment. He speaks like someone who knows the reality of the journey, the strain of steep climbs, the weariness of the soul, and the need to depend on the Lord with every step. This psalm is a precious reminder that life becomes more secure when the heart knows where to turn. In the middle of responsibilities, uncertainty, concern for family, pressure at work, silent worries, and emotions that do not always find words, the Bible points us to an unshakable truth. True help comes from God. The psalmist lifts his eyes to the hills. This image is profound because it reveals a soul searching for direction above everything that feels too close. Many times, when we look only at our problems, everything seems bigger, heavier, and more difficult. But when faith turns toward the Lord, our inner vision begins to change. The heart understands that God is above every fear, above every doubt, above every difficult road, and above every concern carried in silence. Today's message is simple yet profound. Lift your faith toward God. Place your going out, your coming in, your family, your plans, your fears, and your needs into His hands. The Lord does not look upon you with harshness. He cares for you with tenderness, guides you with wisdom, and protects you with faithfulness. The psalmist found security when he recognized where his help came from. That same truth remains alive for everyone who trusts in God. May this devotional strengthen your soul and renew your hope. May Psalm 121 remain in your heart as a word of protection for the journey, a shelter for the weary soul, and a reminder that God is attentive to every detail of your life. The one who watches over you knows the entire road, walks with you through every step, and sustains your story with everlasting love. A divine message to keep in your heart. The Lord is taking care of what you can see, and also what you still do not understand. Rest in His faithfulness, walk by faith, and surrender your journey to the God who protects, guides, and sustains you. Write in the comments, "Lord, guard my life and direct my steps." Also, leave the name of someone who needs protection, direction, and spiritual strength. Share this devotional with someone you love and continue seeking the presence of God every day.